I'm Nakia.
I'm Karen.
And I'm Keena.
And where are you girls from?
The group is based out of Boston.
Okay.
Yes.
And tell us how you got your start in the music industry.
Would you like to say that, Keena?
I mean, Karen. As a group,
Nakia and Keena and myself are from Chicago. Originally, we moved to Boston, and that's where the group started. But it started with myself and another female, and we did a talent show. Karen was then added. In Boston, there's a lot of, at that time, it was a lot of activity going on in the music scene locally. I mean, there was the local talent was just as popular as someone signed. So we were found by a man named Larry Wu in Boston, and he trained us to be professional entertainers. So we learned how to, we did our own demos, we recorded in the studio, we learned how to sing and dance and do everything on stage in a big show. So we were groomed that way and then shopped to the industry, into the record, record industry.
Sounds like the package is really tight coming together.
Yes. I'd also like to add, initially, we weren't just thrown on stage. Nakia and Keena comes from a background of dancing, modern, jazz, tap, everything, as well as their mom was singer with Auntie Lolita. I also started in African dance and pageants, and I think that's how we really focused and merged together, and it came together once we met our producer.
Right.
We just love music, and we just love singing music, and we just do what Phajja does. We get together, talk about what we want to sing about, and we write it down, and find a great producer, and we put it down.
And we try to also encourage and be as positive as we can be.
Right.
Are there any artists out there that might have inspired you to want to get into this?
Any
groups?
Of course, you would, the Jackson Fives and the New Editions,
Emotions,
all the Motown greats. Of course, music in general inspired all of us. All three of us come from a very musically inclined family. So growing up with listening to music, and some music we was like, oh, mommy, that's old music, and then we got older. Oh, okay, it was pretty cool, especially now when you hear all the remixes and they're using music from our mother's time. So it's great. But that's really what inspired us as a whole. It's just music. Our current single,
Checking for Me.
Current single is Checking for Me. This is our sophomore album entitled Meeting in a Ladies' Room. Checking for Me was a great collaboration. Mario Yellowman Winans is the producer on the album. And we were able to actually write the first single with a pronoun writer by the name of Shari Blue Watson. And we were in the studio, and he came up with this track, and he was like, listen, what do you all want to write about? And we wanted to write about what we like from men and what a lot of other women want from men. And it's not always material things. It's about mental things, spiritual, physical, conversation, friendship, all of the above. And then we also want to stress that we are self-sustained women. So it's I don't need you to carry me. I can carry myself. But if you want to be a part of me or be with me, this is something that you can add to my life, basically. So that's what the single's talking about.
Most definitely. It's got to come from the heart.
I think it's beautiful that so many women are standing up and being producers and writers and
directors.
Directors, and really getting involved in music. I'm so looking forward to a women's tour, an R&B tour where we can get out there and be three of us, three or four artists on stage, and we're doing what we do. I think it's a beautiful thing to see us all on the charts. So
and knock down that stereotype of women can't do things
we
together.
We can't do things together.
Because it's very hard for women to be in this industry, And every time we sit down and we watch videos and we listen to the radio, we're so happy to hear, all the 702s and Destiny Childs, and they're going platinum and multi-platinum and gold. I mean, that's a big step for women, and we're paving the way for people that's going to come under us so that this can continue to go on.
Right.
Another stereotype is that there's not too many women producers. I mean, is that something you might see yourself getting involved with or even writing?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
On this album, we
started on this album, so.
Yes. Right. There's a lot more women producers than you know. But, some other names may be attached to it. But, there's a lot of women that are very pronounced in writing, as far as the Angela Wimbushes and You have
Kelly Price.
Ashford and Simpson.
Kelly Price.
Kelly Price,
some new.
Mariah
Faith
you know,
Evans.
as a matter of
Very
fact,
prominent.
Beyonce did a lot of producing on the Destiny's
Right.
Child's album. So it's a lot of it going on. I think we as women were just very afraid in the beginning because it's sort of speak a man's world. But we're not taking that anymore.
You see yourself breaking down some doors right now?
Yes.
Yes.
As many as God would allow us to.
In
But
a
yeah.
positive and uplifting
Thank
manner.
you.
I don't think it's
Not
about breaking
negativity.
down them. I think it's about opening them up a little wider.
Right.
You know.
You know what? Right now, I want to roll into the video. Why don't you girls introduce it? Video exposure.
Hi, I'm Nakia,
I'm Karen.
And I'm Kina.
and we're
We're
Phajja.
Phajja.
Check out our new video. Checking for me. Hi, we're Phajja, and you're watching Video Explosion.
Hey, could you do that?
As far as our favorite tracks, it's very hard to pinpoint that because we were so involved in picking everything that's on this album. But we were able to collaborate with a slew of great producers. We have Eric Benet that wrote and produced on this album, our label mate, and also Something for the People we did a duet with. So we always reach out to our hometown Warner Brothers team. We had Mark Nelson that worked on the album. We have Teddy Bishop, 7 Days, Mario Winans,
Keith Andes.
Keith Andes.
We got a rap feature on this album as well, Little Caesar Style.
Yeah.
So that was something Phajja did, a little hip hop vibe there.
And that was great. They
That
were
was
great to
fun.
work with.
That was a lot of fun.
Is there any other artists out there you might like to collaborate with in the future?
Ooh, I guess artists that we would like to collaborate, we would like to collaborate with anyone who can vibe with Phajja. If you get in there and we have a good chemistry, that's the best thing. Just,
It's not about a name. It's about a feeling.
Right.
I mean, and also, it's a great thing for someone to say, "I would love to work with Phajja." That's somebody you would want to work with because they
Right.
ask for you.
Right.
And speaking of other people that we have worked with, we do have a current single out now that is actually on Norman Brown's album, and it's a duet. He's a jazz artist on Warner Brothers, and it's a remake of "You Make Me Feel Brand New," and it's doing very, very well. I think it's been #1 for like 5 weeks now on the jazz charts. And as a matter of fact, we heard it on American Airlines, so that was great.
And what are some of your favorite tracks on some of the albums that we can look out for?
Favorite tracks
Yeah.
that we're going to look out for?
The whole album.
Meeting in the Ladies' Room.
That's
Yes,
right.
February
album.
2000.
The album.
It's great. I'm sure.
There's
I'm
something
positive.
for everyone on that album, men, women, children.
That's true.
This
That's
is not
true.
just a woman. Just because it's called Meeting in the Ladies' Room doesn't
It's
mean
not.
it's all for women.
Yes.
Men, you're going to love it.
Oh yes, we have a very
We have
beautiful,
dedicated song.
beautiful ballad that we've dedicated to men, which is called "Anything You Want to Do." That was produced by Rick Kuzan. And as a matter of fact, how about we just give you a little taste?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, I'm feeling you. You got me in this mood. Anything you wanna do, just know that I'm with you.
So that's our dedication to men.
All right, one more question.
Yes.
What do you feel about the state of R&B right now? You know what I'm saying?
The state of
what do you
R&B?
feel? Yeah.
I don't think, first of all, I don't think music should be classified. This is my personal opinion. I don't think music should be classified at all because music is universal. And if you listen to a rock record per se, you'll hear R&B in it. It's all played with the same instruments. It's all, R&B has jazz, and it's everything always touches upon that. And I believe the rap market has proven that music is just music. They've taken pieces from everywhere and put it together and has brought, like Sting back, different Chicago and all of these different people to show that it's not about who does it or what chart it's on. It's about just having the love for music in general.
And what do we think about R&B? R&B is everywhere. To wrap up basically what you just said, R&B is everywhere.
Long you're ready to close it out. What do you want to say to the viewers out there getting ready to pick up this album? What do you want to say to them?
It's hot.
It's very, we feel very strong about this
Yes,
album, and we are more than positive that you will enjoy it, and go get it.
Check for Phajja.
Any shout outs?
We just want to thank everybody who supported Phajja from the Seize the Moment album to Meeting in the Ladies' Room, and we have a lot more great things coming. So just stick with Phajja and we'll stick with you.
And our management, Sierra Entertainment, for sticking with us.
Warner Brothers, of course.
Yes, Warner Brothers.
And thank you for having us on your show.
All right, thanks for being on Video Explore.
Thank you.
Thank you.